people who know very well. They have they have been bringing up for a long time. Therefore, they may know you very well. Yeah, turns to a friend. You know that friends are the people who only learn with you several years or several years, and I bet they can't know you well as your parents. Moreover, all parents are always want the best for their children, and I think no parents want to do something harmful to their children. However, some friends sometimes they may turn their back to you, and I think they may do something very bad for you. And I think parents are always always the best for you who will make big influence in your life. Moreover, the second reason, I think parents are more experienced than your school and your friends are. In some very hard situation, they can give out precious lessons or advice. We are really good for you. However, I think friends cannot do as good as them. In my personal experience, I think I'm much more influenced by my parents. When I was only a little child, I was taught to be very self-motivated in study and activities. However, in my class, there are so many of my friends, they are very indulgent and they don't follow any discipline. But I'm not influenced by them. I don't follow them. I'm still very self-motivated and highly disciplined and follow highly disciplined in school and in study. I think all my characteristics are built up by my parents, and I think they are the most person who influenced my life. Yeah, that's all the two reasons I give you out to show you that I am highly agree with the statement that parents are the most people who influence a child's life. Yeah, that's all. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you for your comments. Now you will have 3 minutes to present your argument. Your time starts now.
Okay, so first, I agree with the statement about friends, people who influence most on children's life. So first of all, they are most friends at the same age, so they have better understanding. For example, when I was a kid, I used to learn a lot from my friends, things that I would never learn from my parents. For example, how to climb over the world, how to, break the rules. We're talking about the influence, not good influence. It can be bad, it can be good, but it's influence that makes something count, right? So it can be bad, and friends can really influence you, especially about bad things. And that's why you need to learn, right? Make some mistakes and then learn from it. So, and the second part I want to talk about is many children are not suffering from unhappy family, and that is when friends came in and they are the ones who help to bring the hope back. And at those hard times, friends are like all we need. They can make a real difference in your life. When you are having a bad time with your family, which happens quite a lot these days, right? And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you. Now you will have 7 minutes to debate. The time starts now.
Okay, I really appreciate your ideas. However, I find it sometimes unconvincing. Sometimes a child may suffer from unhappy family. So, have you imagined a situation that you have to suffer from very bad friends at school? Maybe they bully you, maybe they do something bad on you. So I think you must find some people really influenced enough to rely on, and I think your parents are. Yeah, sometimes you have to suffer from very bad friends at school. So what we will do? What you will find?
I think that's when I think we both agree about this. When you suffer from bullying or something like that, family is where we're looking for. But however, I do think that bullying is just not as bad as as you know, like having trouble with the family, right? I mean, bullying. They just like you meet them in school like what 6 hours a day, and family you have to face it like all day long. And if you have bad family, it will affect you much more worse than schooling. And that is when friends are needed. You know, friends are needed for indeed.
So do you have any ideas against my ideas? Yeah, so I will recapitulate all my ideas. First of all, I think my parents are the people who know me best. And moreover, I also think they are...
Object. Well, parents know you best, but the point is, most people don't know that fact. The parents know themselves better, know them better than themselves. So you know, for me, for example, I'm sure that my mom knows me really well, but in my opinion, the people who really knows me and accept me for who I am are my friends, not my family.
So you think that your parents don't know you very well?
No,
Because they...
I'm not saying that my parents don't know me very well. What I'm talking about is,
Okay.
I just don't really think that they know some, like, everyone has dark sides.
Yeah.
Everyone has a dark side, and those dark sides, those big portion of your life.
As you have shown me about, you say your friends are at your same age, therefore they can know you very well, right?
Yeah.
But I think our parents are once at our same age. Your parents were 17 also, and for example, they may prevent you from loving a school. However, I think it doesn't mean that they don't know you. It doesn't mean that they don't want the best for you. Maybe in the past, he may love a girl and he thought that love a school is not good. So yeah, this is only an example I wanted to give you. And then when you grow up and see and he wants to prevent you from loving a school, yeah, it doesn't mean he doesn't understand you. It means he has experienced it and he wants the best for you.
Okay. So have you heard about something called generation gap?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So I think that is the problem between us now. Well, okay. Parents always want the best for us. That's true. That's always true. No, not always, but like on most cases. Well, what I'm talking about is this generation gap thing is like something. It's kind of a big deal for us, right?
Yeah.
They just can't seem to quite understand us well enough, like our friends. So if you, for example, if you have a crush on the boy, would you tell your mother about it or the friends? And you know, like I have tried that one. I told my mom about it, the girl, and well, you can imagine what happens next. Well, you know, like I got grounded for like a month. No mobile, no Facebook, no Twitter, anything. It was like, oh my god, it was like a living hell. But anyway, back to the topic. Well, this generation gap is something that really makes your friends, well, you know, like out with your parents when it comes to influencing.
Yeah. So it is all your feelings. Have you ever considered your parents' feeling? They always want the best for you.
Yes, I know that, and I've already said that. Yes, okay, but what we're talking about is who has more influence on us.
Yeah, I think that the person, the people who always do the best to make the best for you, and they will do everything for you.
Let me ask you this: would you do anything that your parents tell you to? Of course, it's always for the best for you. Your parents would do you no harm, but would you always listen to your parents? Right? What they want for you is good, but sometimes you just want to listen. So, in other words, the parents cannot influence you, right? And how about friends? For example, your friends invited you to a party. It may not be the best option for your life or whatever, but would you accept it? Right? they have more influence on you. They can tell you, hey, find a cigarette. It smells good. And you will, alright, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
So in the future, you will be a father, and yeah, and your son say that, oh, my father is not really influenced on me. So what do you think about it?
Well, I just have to accept it. Right. It's a generation gap we're talking about here.
So you never want to lessen the gap?
What? Yes, of course, everyone wants to do that, but it is a really hard thing. And God, the generation gap is just so wise for us to, narrow that.
So in your life, you will make many friends, and you will know friends make great influence on you. So you meet so many friends and so many people. So how can them influence on you? I think it will be very eclectic and it will be very various.
Oh, thumbs up.